Hello, my name is Matthew here with Crescentville. We're taking a fourth time look at this Jamboree Holo Foil 1998-1999 Upper Deck Jamboree insert. Michael Jordan. Quick disclaimer, all videos we say this, all grades are not guaranteed to cross over to other grading companies. They're not guaranteed to increase or decrease the monetary value of the card. Basically my best assessment at grading the card's condition. Alright, so this is the fourth time that we've graded it. And since I want to kind of always change it up just a little bit, we have the assessment on this card. And you can see a little bit of an older logo there. I don't know if I ever went into that story, but a similar sports card company has a similar logo. And I basically didn't want anybody feeling like there was any current collaboration between us. There's not. And the logo is very similar. So if you kind of check out our updated logo, you'll see this here. Same company, just didn't want there to be any confusion. Okay, so this first card is got 3 9/5s and a surface of a 9. Trying to also remember back when we looked at this surface and what that surface issue could have been. But honestly, it might have just been some small indentation lines on the back. But this card essentially got a 9 or a 9.5. So 9.5 on this specific card. So we've graded it. This will be the fourth time. I think this is around the 110th, 112th card that we've graded overall. So this gets a 9, and the corners have got an 8.5, and the other scores got a 9. So yeah, you can kind of see a little bit more whitening. Is it the corners 8.5? Yeah. So there it is. You know what? This is a 9. So both of those grades I put in the extremely accurate category. I think this card's up. I think we have it at 200 starting, maybe 10% off, maybe currently at 180, possibly 160. But yeah, that right there. So that corner is an 8.5 corner. Now, were all those corners 8.5s? Maybe, maybe not. But like these corners are sharp, right? These corners don't have that bit of wear. They are more in the pristine category, and I would almost assume these got a 9.5 on corners. 9.5. So if I can look at a card and just know my own grading assessment, you could say like, well, other grading companies would be more harsh on them. That could be true. I can't sit here and determine how other grading companies would grade. Now I've already taken a photo of these up close, and I pump it through Grok AI, and then we also see what the artificial intelligence scores are. But already taken a photo of the corners, and honestly I'm leaning towards 9.5. It was very similar to the 9.5 that we saw before. I don't think it will get a 10 because this card is almost 30 years old. But also, like you might think, is that dot right next to the ball that is on each of these copies. So that is just part of the card. And also that dot kind of next to 23. I guess they're like just lights to the arena. So anyways, those are not surface issues. But we are taking a look at the corners, and I can't find like much imperfections to them. It's pretty in the sharp area. Maybe that bottom edge is something that we'll take a look at and need to mark down. But they're in between all 9.5s, 9. That top right could have been maybe considered a 9 corner. But they're sharp, they're clean. I don't think I can give a 10 for the corners because that top, so basically here I could kind of see some whitening, but not a lot. I overall 9.5, so that's going to be my score on the corners. So the surface, I can't find any issues on the surface. I think we could find like some small indentations on that other card surface on the back. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at that real quick. But yeah, one of the reasons why that we've graded this card 4 times is whoever made this card, the manufacturer, obviously Upper Deck. But you can kind of maybe see some indentation lines here. Maybe that's just part of it, and almost a dimple also in the back there. So that's going to take it down to probably a 9 for our surface, and that's okay. Because, you know, just small imperfections are almost going to happen with these. There's a second dimple there. So probably 8.5 on our surface. 8.5 on surface. Right now we have a 9 on corners. We'll go ahead and take a look at the edges. And edges is probably also going to be a 9.5 for me. This card leaned towards an overall 9.5 with that one 8.5 on the surface. Possibly edges, you could say like there's a bit of a lip. That's actually just part of, let me see here. I was thinking like the card has like a line at the bottom of it that almost makes it feel like there's a lip to it, but I'm not really seeing that as I take a closer look. So yeah, overall, I think those edges are 9.5 for me. 9.5 on the edges. And the centering is also probably going to be in between a 9.5 and a 10 on the surface, or on the centering, sorry. I basically take that logo, top right, upper deck logo. I see the space in between the top and the right side, and that is almost dead on perfect. Now this back numbering may not be dead on perfect. Actually it is, so I might have to go to a 10 on my centering, which I will. 10 on the centering. .5 corners. Oh, okay, so 10, that's a 9.5. All right, so 9.5 to 8.5. I'm just averaging out numbers right now. That's a 9. 10 to a 9 is a 9.5. So two 9.5s if we average everything out. Overall, 9.5. So we just took that surface down to an 8.5. I think that is accurate as possible. And the centering on this one is really nice. So I got a 10 upgrade. Well, thank you for watching. Continue to watch. We have a lot of cards coming through. We buy Zion. These basically are Zion slabs. They are magnetic. We add a custom label to the top of them. So like I said before, you'll see that logo change, but the company is the same. We add basically our subgrades at the top. Overall grade there. On the back, I don't know if we ever noticed this or mentioned it, you have a card number. So this would be the third card that we graded. I think we're now around 112, 113. You can kind of see a QR code that goes to a web article for each card. It kind of shows the AI information as well as the human assessment scores. So overall, that card got a 9. Thank you for watching. Continue to watch, and I appreciate you.